guys, it's Nurse J. Hope everyone is having a great day. Thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you so much for watching my videos. I hope to help each and every one of you break free from the religious dogma that we've all been subjected to since we have been born. I'm so thankful that I'm out of this religion. I am free. I feel so much better that I can clearly see the truth from the lie. And I'm able to help others in their journey. So, I hope you've been liking my series about the book of Revelation and how that relates to the Egyptian Book of the Dead, or as I should say, Book of Coming Forth by Day. Why do we want to be dead? Don't we want to still continue to be alive? Now, excuse me, I've been drinking this tea and it's been horrible today. But anyway, still moving along. You know, even though I am, in love with Egyptian spirituality, I do know that a lot of things are metaphorical. I do believe in some things that could possibly be the real deal. Not everything is 100% absolute truth. Sometimes people can read into it more than others. Sometimes I have a tendency of doing that. But sometimes I just have to get my point across doing it like that. And maybe it will help other people think. So, but moving along, I think for myself, I do know that some of these stories that the writers did back in the ancient time, maybe the priesthood could try to scare you a little bit. So, you know how that goes. If they even do it today. So let's talk about the lake of fire. And we're going to start reading from Revelation. Now, before I read, let's put in our head the papyri of Annie, where Annie comes in and he kneels down in front of the throne of Osiris. And you have Thoth and Anubis there with the elders. So just have that in mind as I read this sentence. And I'm sorry for yawning, guys. I haven't really been sleeping that good at night. And I saw a great white throne, and him that sat on it, from whose face the earth and the heaven fled away, and there was found no place for them. And I saw the dead, small and great, stand before God, and the books were opened. And another book was opened, which is the book of life. And the dead were judged out of those things which were written in the books, according to their works. And the sea gave up the dead which were in it, and death and hell delivered up the dead which were in them, and they were judged every man according to their works. And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire. This is the second death. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire. So, we have a lake of fire. So let's see where this comes from. The Egyptian lake of fire. So, you can already show your pastor where this lake of fire is coming from. And this dog will not sit still. Lay down, Sonny. She's got my legs all crazy. The lake of fire, if they are going to scare the hell out of you, literally, then you need to say, hey, Pops, guess what? The lake of fire, do you know where that comes from, my brother? Do you know where that comes from, my sister, if you have a lady preacher? It's Egyptian. But you don't want to have any of that, right, in your scriptures? I mean, if you're going to talk so bad about the Egyptians and talk so highly of these Canaanites, then why do you want to throw us into the Egyptian lake of fire? Do you not understand what I'm trying to tell you? You're going to scare us with the pit of hell if we don't listen to you and your dumbass doctrines. And you preach against the Egyptians, saying that they're evil. They had no conscience. They had no morals. But you're going to throw us into their lake of fire. Y'all go eat on that. So, moving along. The Egyptian lake of fire is pictured with 4 apes seated at its corners and 4 signs of fire between them. In chapter 126 of the Book of the Dead, we find the deceased praying, "Hail ye," excuse me guys, excuse me again, "Hail ye 4 apes, do away with my evil deeds and put away my sin. O grant that I may make my way through the underworld, and let me enter into Restau. Let me pass through the hidden pylons of Amenti." The 4 apes answer, "Come then, for we have done away with thy wickedness, and we have put away thy sin. Enter therefore into Restau, and pass through the hidden pylons of Amenti." Wow. So it looks like these 4 apes has taken the brunt. You know, another deity, the baboon, which is a type of ape, is representative of Thoth, the god of truth, knowledge, and wisdom. So does he take on? Does that personification take on? But let's go into another thing. You know, I sit here and I had no idea years ago that the lake of fire was an Egyptian concept. And I am going around and telling people, and even hearing my parents and other people tell me that you're going to the lake of fire. But they don't even know where it comes from. Do you think that actually today that you can go tell your Christian friends that the lake of fire is in the Egyptian Book of the Dead? And now they can put, and they can look at the pictures, and they can see for themselves where this comes from. Now, is this a metaphor for something else? But the church used it for something that they wanted to contain you with. Do you understand what I'm saying? Men lie. Men are greedy. The lying pen of the scribes in Jeremiah 8:8. So you decide. Will you now change your mind and quit telling people that they're going into the Egyptian lake of fire? Are you now going to stand up to your pastor, your clergy, and say, I'm not going to be thrown into the Egyptian lake of fire? Because the Egyptian proverb said that God is within us and we have the spark of divinity. So you lion pen of the scribes, you have no hold over me no more. Until next time, Hotep, so let it be done, so let it be written. Have a great day, guys. Bye.